Welcome back. I'm going to be recapping, reviewing, what you want to call it. Meteor now. Meteor's going to be better than Pikmin. That's for sure. If you want to know why my eye is always down like here, it's because I'm doing it live, per se. When it comes down, I'm reading it. So before, go and creepypasta wiki like in Meteor. And then once I finish recapping this, go and talk. Okay, so let's check out Meteor then. The all smoke rose that would never stop. Bowling from us home both here from a pipeline of blood off some hours ago. Still show no signs of stopping. It's tireless sort of to go down its back with damage. He mused 100 times to access truly blessed life. Not the Arctic for more than a month after disastrous incident Texas presenting their transfer. He's telling us reports of an explosion on the line. He's told us not just an explosion but meteorous impact of the line. Superiors are still trying to accept probability of an event when he left check damage. So apparently meteors crashed down into the Arctic. Very, I guess, the thing-ish. Tyler stuck in the canister and so easy way down the safe line bomb the hole. Shook his head. Okay, the pump control workmen being both drunk and asleep left the line belch oil for nearly 6 minutes with someone finally boosting the door menu shut down the line. The crater hadn't overflown. The hell rock popped into a line, some kind natural cave, or when worse comes to worse, some kind of underground river. Okay, Tyler winced. Muggers. He realised he would probably get used for a scapegoat due to the lost profits, damages, and bad press. The heat steadily rose, got close to the bottom. Time released the security cable and stood, sweating in a contained suit. Thick sludgy oil nearly up to his knees, black pond, huge, well bulge in the centre. Stumbled forward, pulled by vague current oil, slowly was drained to whatever's on the big rock. Approached slowly, judging the rock to be nearly 10 feet tall and is covered with oil and sludge. Well, a massive Olympic ball. Okay, now that Tyler was positioned directly behind the massive lumpy ball, he refused to appreciate the irony. Okay, and close oil smoke on his dense. And close bottom to a spot with oil flowing out. Put one sort of arm down to a murk. Kept to keep his mask clean of ooze. Felt from his full suction, but not down. I was being pulled up into the meteor. Moved his hand a bit closer to the massive stone, thinking of some vague trick of current. Finally noticed where most smoke's come from. Billowing black column of smoke issuing from oil. Top of stone. Watch Mr. Fine swimming in holes quicker. Okay. Okay, this is pretty damn good. Essentially, the whole gist of this is Tyler works for an Arctic oil company, so he needs to go down, spec for damage. The man in charge was drunk, asleep, so Tyler I went down to check up on this massive bolting of oil, which is said to come from a meteor. So he goes up to touch the meteor, and then it sucks him in. I guess it's kind of like not entirely really like the 1959 movie The Blob. Wait, is it supposed to be? They can't be. I mean, okay, yeah, there's one tiny thing I'm trying to point out is when he reached out to touch it. That's a bit overused in my books. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm lost in the thought. I mean, the thing it could be, is it? It could be like a sequel to The Blob. It could be like what happens afterwards. Oh, Yav 80 is reminded of the story of a raft by Stephen King, where an angry robot thinks it's good but not great, 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, I think it. I really do think it's kind of like a sequel to. No, it can't be. But it can't be the sequel to a Blob, because the Blob is stopped by heat, and then like. No, I think oil's supposed to be the Blob. But basically, if you don't know what I'm going at here, Blob was the 1950s, later remade of the 1980s movie starring Steve McQueen. I'm gonna do it just over here. I'm gonna spoil the ending. Basically, it cannot be killed, but it can be stopped via ice. Yeah, if you're cold. And via like CO2. So they decided to dump it. And then when there's a meteor coming into all this, because the meteor's already dropped. Crashed. Bang, warped in the Arctic. Well, not the Arctic, the American. So I don't. Notice if another meteor crashed down. Notice like there was more than one meteor, but then surely then the people. It could be it's probably inspired by the Blob. That's my opinion. Sorry, but it's probably inspired. Because at the very end of the movie The Blob, they do drop it. So not unless if they found the meteor which the Blob belonged to, and then they just dumped the meteor and the Blob like down, like an Arctic like oil spill shifty thingy. Not unless if they did that. I'm not entirely sure if wait, so I'm going to check up on Wikipedia for the Blob. What's that based upon? Go back to page. Was that based in Texas? No. No. So unless if a similar thing happens in Texas. Oh, Tyler isn't completely in the original character. But yeah, I think this is a blob-inspired tale. It's good. It's not creepy. It's not terrifying. It's not scary. It's very much. I keep harking back to it, but it very much is like the opening. It's just like an opening for a horror movie. You know, like a horror movie starts, like when they find the main villain, and like a post-mark, the opening kill pops up, looks at the villain, and kills him. Then, boom, star credits. It's very much like that. So yeah. Anyways, this is Orlando Pain, and I'm gonna bring you 2 more by the end. I also need to take off this mask. Anyways, see ya.